everyone. I was at Price Chopper today and I intended to do another video on my multi-mill because the first video really stunk. Actually didn't even show me preparing it or anything, so I thought I'd redo that one. And I was looking on the shelf with the multi-mill and I saw this stuff called gluten-free cream of rice hot cereal. And I've never had cream of rice. So you know what? I thought, let's make some cream of rice with strawberries. They had these strawberries on sale. Let me just open this up. $4.99 for 2 pounds. Look at the size of those. So we're gonna chop all these up, get them cleaned and chopped up, and we're gonna make some cream of rice. I'll see you once I get these strawberries taken care of. Okay, there's my strawberries all cleaned and chopped up. I just diced them up a little bit. And we're going to make this according to the box directions. And we're going to do it 4 servings at a time, which is going to be 1 tray at a time. I'm going to do 4 trays. So we need 1 cup of cream of rice to 4 cups of water, and then you can also add salt, but I'm not going to add any salt. So it says to bring 4 cups of water to a boil. Alright, so let's put that on high, start, and we'll bring that to a boil. Nothing is more exciting than waiting for water to boil, so I'll bring you back when that's boiling. Okay, so it's just starting to boil there. So it says this is my 4 cups of water coming to a boil. So it says slowly sprinkle this in there, stirring constantly so we don't get lumps. And it says to use a whisk, so I'm not tempting fate, I'm using a whisk. Okay, so it says to bring it back to a boil, which it is now. Then to reduce the heat to simmer, and let that simmer for 30 seconds. Or until the desired thickness. Alright, that's nice and thick. So let's turn that off. Now, when I have cream of wheat, I like to add milk to it. So I'm guessing my cream of rice is not going to be much different. So I'm going to add 1 cup of milk to this 4 servings. And I'm going to add that a little bit slowly. Kind of mix it in as I go. And I like it sweetened, my cream of wheat, so I'm going to sweeten this. 4 servings, I'm going to put 2 tablespoons. Those are half tablespoons. So I'll put 4 of those. 2 tablespoons of sugar to that. Get that mixed in. Let me give that a taste. Oh yeah, that tastes good. And I'm going to put about 1/4 of my strawberries in there. Because I want to make 4 trays of this. Let's get my tray and let's put it on the tray. That's kind of full. I didn't weigh that. Probably should have. But I'm going to say be prepared, especially with the strawberries anyway, to add extra time. Alright, let me get my dividers. Alright, we'll let that cool down and go into the freezer. I got 3 more trays to do. Next time you see this, it'll be coming out of the freeze dryer. I'll see you then. Okay, there we have it. That was an extremely long run because I kind of overloaded my trays. But it was like over 50 hours to where I was satisfied that everything was dry. That's because I overloaded my trays. I'm sure my scale is broke. I need to get me another one. So, let's get these packaged. What I'm going to do with these, I think, just for the ease of measurements, we're going to put 3 squares in each pouch. So what I'm going to do is crush these 3 at a time. Get rid of some of that air in there. I got my Ziploc bag here. And we're just going to use my handy dandy roller pin and crush these into a nice powder. I have found from experience that the square, at least on my other stuff, didn't rehydrate as well as I'd like them to do and as quick as I like them to do. And I find that if I powderize them, that would get much better results. It don't take that long to do it. I'm going to take my single meal pouch. And we're going to just dump that powder, which is 3 squares, crushed up, into the pouch. The more perfect way would be to crush it all up and then weigh it out and divide it and all that stuff, but this works good enough for me. I'm not too fussy. So, that's what it looks like in there. What I'm going to do is do the rest of these. For now, I'm going to Ziploc them shut. We'll get the rest of these all crushed up and bagged up like this. Then I'll come back and put a 300cc O2 absorber in there and do a heat seal on them. But I like to get them in the bag and Ziploc shut out of the humidity as quick as I can. So less talking and I got to get to work. I'll see you in a minute. Okay, so we are ready to do our taste test. I ended up with 13 of these single meal pouches. So let's get this opened up and get her starting to reconstitute. There you go. That's what it looks like in there. Take my O2 absorber out. We used 3 squares, so I'm going to put 3/4 of a cup of water in there and hope for the best. Find the quarter marks. Okay, I got 1 cup there, so I'm going to put 3/4 in there. Alright, there's 3/4 of hot water in there straight from the Keurig. It's very, very hot. I'm going to seal this pouch up. Going to kind of give it a little bit of a shake. Get everything starting to get wet in there. Actually, I'm going to knead this a little bit because I can feel a lot of that powder in there. We want to start it to get rehydrating. Wow, this is hot. Alright, so I got some of that pretty much damp in there at least, so I'm going to leave that sitting for 2 minutes and I'll be right back. Alright, that's been 2 minutes. Let's open it up and see what it's looking like. Give that a good stir. Now that is very, very thick. I'm definitely not going to be able to pour that out of there. So I am going to go ahead and add the rest of that cup of water to that. Give that a stir. Ziplock that shut. A little bit harder now because I got some of that in the groove of the Ziploc. Let that sit for 2 more minutes and I'll be right back. Okay, while that 2 minutes is, this last 2 minutes is finishing off, I'm going to tell you about these Mylar bags. I get these from topmylar.com, and this is a single mil pouch. They do a double mil pouch as well, and they're 7 mil thick. And they're the perfect size to hold a meal and eat straight from the bag, because it's kind of like a bowl, because the top it's shallower than it is wide, if that makes sense. So it makes it kind of like a bowl. I really like these bags. And what Top Mylar does is, for my viewers, they have offered a discount. If you spend $50 or more at topmylar.com on any of their products, and on checkout you use promotion code BIBS, B-I-B-S, you can save $5. That's a very generous offer from topmylar.com, and I am super appreciative of them offering it to you guys, and I hope you take advantage of it. Alright, so that's my last 2 minutes. Let's open this up. Give it one more stir. Yeah, that's looking good. About the right consistency. So we could eat this straight from the bag, the pouch, but we like to tray it up for you so you can see what it looks like. And that's a lot of cream of rice. Let me taste that. That is very good. As you recall, I did not put a lot of sugar in that. I like sweet. So I got some brown sugar here. I'm just going to crumble that over the top. Get a close-up of that. Then we'll do a proper taste test. Alright, let's dig in. See what that tastes like. Oh yeah. That's good. That's very good. To me, it just needed that extra kick of sugar, because I didn't put much in it when we were cooking it. And brown sugar is just great in a hot cereal. Oh man, that's good. Texture is not a runny texture. But it's good. It's absolutely delicious, let me tell you. Almost made me want to wishing I put a little bit of brown sugar in with the when I cooked it. Man, it's good. I think you guys are gonna like this. I've never had cream of rice before, gluten-free. Oh yeah, definitely get the taste of those strawberries in there. I think you guys are gonna like this. I know I do. Well, you know what? I poured that in the bowl. I thought that was gonna be too much. But it's not. That is good. Please, sir, can I have some more? More? You want more? I wonder what. That's a nice little twist for you. I enjoyed that. That is 100% winner. Now, if I'm totally honest with you, I prefer cream of wheat. But this is a fantastic substitute to cream of wheat, cream of rice, and it's good. It's got some brown sugar. Put some of that on the top of it, because that really kicked it off. That was what it needed. So, that was an easy one. I hope you enjoyed the video. I look forward to seeing you next time, and thank you for watching.